So what I decided to do was run directly 12 volts. That is in my orange wire directly from the battery. And I just took off the door panel on my Stag. And if I touch these two together, it goes down. Let me pause and switch it over. So as I said, now I'm directly connecting 12 volts directly to the motor, and you can see, whoa, 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 it does go up. I just got the wire caught somewhere. But there you go. But it does go up pretty reasonably at a reasonable speed. So as I said, I don't think it's the yeah, it does bind it a little bit, but it's it's moving. Let me now go ahead and put the switch back in here. Maybe there's some connection. What I understand then is, even though it looks like I got 12 volts directly, maybe I'm going to jump 12 volts into this box and see that I got. That's what I'll do. I'll put 12 volts into this connection directly here and see if we get the same speed of the motor. But basically, as you can see, the motor is working directly, so that's a good sign. So maybe there's the wire, that I'm having an issue with the wire or the connection. So I'm going to try this. And again, I apologize for running around the wires. So I'm putting a bulb directly into those two, the plus and minus of the top one. And if you look carefully, the bulb is very bright. I always use a bulb, and the reason why I test the bulb is if you put a multimeter, it doesn't use that much current, so a multimeter will show 12 volts even if you don't have anything. But this is a good sign that I'm getting a solid 12 volts there, so that's good. I'm going to now try the other connections. So now I've put the bulb to the other one. By the way, I'm switching off the ignition when I do this. I don't like messing around with electricity, so plug it in, it's working. So definitely the problem is it's not electrical. I'm definitely now need to refocus. It's not electrical to this point, at least, anyway. Now I'm gonna take the wires off at the door end and try jumping some things at that point. So keep you updated. So what I've done is trying to figure out my window problem. So I've jumped the wires, and basically the window is slowly moving down, better than it was, but it varies. Today's it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is moving super slowly. Next thing I'm going to do is check that I actually have a clean 12 volts getting into this connector. And I've got it off so I can pull it out. Just want to let you know on this plug, according to the wiring diagram, this one here, this one and this one actually go to the motor. One of these is power, one of these is ground. And then if you go to the other end, I apologize, if you go to the other end, if this one's ground, this one's power. If this one's power, this one's ground. It's basically opposite. So all you have to do is put the wire, keep the wire in this one here. Sorry about this again, always doing everything one-handed. Pull that out. I'm going to use a clip, I think, to hold it out. Yeah, these two here, the camera, these two here go to the motor. This is either I think that one's ground, and this one's ground here opposite. This one's power, this one's power. I'm going to check that I have a clean 12 volts at least going to the motor. I can check with a bulb. That's one way of testing, but as Terry Hunt, who's on the SLC forum, he suggested, just run 12 volts directly to the motor from here and just see what's going on. He also suggested, which I've already done, is taking the mirror, taking the wires off at the door. That showed it was fine. There's also by the B post where the end of this wire is, there's a, I've glued the carpet back here, and there's a wire under here somewhere, so I'm gonna take a look at that soon. Okay, sorry about the wavy windows. So put the switch back in. I'm glad I cleaned it, because you can see that it runs pretty well. This one gets stuck. I'll pull this one out as well and clean that. I just put some arm roll on this. Very nice and clean. But here, watch this. Now the car's door's warmed up. It moves. I mean, it was always anemic like this, which at least it moves up and down, and that I can't be bothered. It's fine. This one was always a problematic window. Even I oiled the spring and everything. The passenger side one never really had a major issue. It does work. Same, it's sort of a bit anemic as well, but hey, I don't care as long as it opens. But as you can see, I think I'll probably have to wait till it gets cold again and then see what's going on.